cash prize. That's right. And tonight's prize is 2,500 DACAs, 2,500 dreamers, $2,500. That is a lot of lucre. You could buy season tickets to the Newbridge Ratmen with that kind of money and have enough left over for a Gus Brennan signed ball. You know, President Washington began the State of the Union tradition in 1790 after reminding the nation that the destiny of self-government and the preservation of the sacred fire of liberty is finally staked on the experiment entrusted to the hands of the American people. Well, that experiment has clearly failed. But tonight, you could accomplish personal greatness, your own success, staking your own claim to HQ glory. I've done my research. Have you done yours? Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, baby. Let's get this show on the road. Numero uno. Which of these is a U.S. postage stamp? Terrence stamp, forever stamp, or rubber stamp? A United States postage stamp. You can use this to send mail. Have you heard of mail? It's a relic of the last century. You buy it now. You buy the stamp now, and it's good forever when sending first-class mail. That's why it's called the forever stamp. Yes, forever. And look at that. On the first question tonight, we just lost over 300,000. The forever stamp. 876,195 of you knew it. In case you're curious, Terrence Stamp is an accomplished British actor who played General Zod in the 1980s Superman series. You can't send him through the mail, but we have 876,000 going priority to Q2. The rest of you canceled after Q1. Q2, most humans have how many kidneys? 2, 0, or 10? We are going all in on kidneys here at HQ lately. You gotta know your organs. I mean, this will be on the MCAT. Most of us are born with 2 kidneys, if we're lucky. And if we're lucky, you die with 2 kidneys. 2 kidneys is your answer. 864,283. You got it. Maybe that should have been the first question. Sheesh. Stamps. You don't know your stamps, but you know your kidneys. I guess kidneys are more important. Yeah, 941 tapped, 10 kidneys. I don't know where you would have room for all of those. It's a lot of kidneys. Over 3,000 suffering renal failure after Q2. We got Q3. Which of these instruments is considered a woodwind? Clarinet, trumpet, or violin? I'm just realizing that Steve Winwood doesn't play woodwind. He's a strings guy. But Benny Goodman did play the woodwind, specifically the clarinet. Clarinet is a woodwind instrument with your reed. Yes, 745,209 of you can read. You guys are rolling with it. You got to roll with it, baby. To Q3. You guys are back in that high life again. The rest of you are not attaining higher love tonight, but maybe you're using your extra life right here. Q4, what's another name for a garbanzo bean? Lima bean, chickpea, or black-eyed pea? Black-eyed pea, more than just your favorite hip-hop / pop group, hip-hop. Lima bean, named after Lima, but pronounced Lima. No, those aren't the answers. You cook them, you mash them, you add a dash of olive oil, lemon juice, salt, and garlic. You got some hummus, baby. Garbanzo, by any other name, is a chickpea. Garbanzo bean is your chickpea, and 572,742 of you are saying chick it out. You guys are getting it right. The rest of you chick-peeing your pants. If peeing your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis. Q5. What Ivy League school is located in a city with the same name? Cornell, Dartmouth, or Princeton? Yeah, Ivy Leagues. Any Ivy Leaguers in the game tonight? Any junior Ivy Leaguers? Cornell doles out their so-called higher education in Ithaca, New York, and Dartmouth is tucked away in Hanover, New Hampshire, but Princeton is in Princeton. So even Princeton students can find it on a map. 351,474 of you getting honorary degrees from HQ University tonight, crawling up this quiz like Ivy. The rest of you, over 200,000, getting deferred Ultimately rejected. Q6, the government vehicle called Marine One is usually what kind of machine? A limousine, a helicopter, or a battleship? Marine One. When the president travels on a Marine Corps aircraft, it gets the call sign Marine One. It's usually a helicopter. Vice President gets Marine 2, and the Deputy Secretary of Health and Human Services gets Greyhound. I'm assuming 235,355 of you are the few, the proud, the H cuties. The rest of you crash landing at Q6. I sunk your battleship. Not battleship. Q7 past the halfway point. What was the first registered trademark for a breakfast cereal? Quaker Oats, Kellogg's Corn Flakes, or Wheaties? Breakfast cereal, the first ever registered breakfast cereal. It was registered in 1877. The patent included a figure of a man in Quaker garb. That is from the patent itself. Quaker Oats is your answer. 80,545. You got it right on a brutal Q7. Quaker was selected because of its associations with good quality and honest value. The more you know. 80,545 of you are Quaker goats, the greatest of all time, perhaps. The rest of you quaking in your boots. You're out. Come back tomorrow. Q8. When it comes to clothing design, what is a frog? A braided fastener, crystal applique, or a cap sleeve? So it's not what you think it is. It's not an amphibious creature eating bugs on a lily pad. It is often found on old school military clothing. Frogs stretch across the front of a garment, usually, as a decorative closure or fastener. Braided fastener is the answer. Why are they called frogs? Now that's a better question. I don't know. Nobody does. 37,650 of you knew this question. Good enough to hop along over to Q9? You know what one frog said to the other, right? Time's fun when you're having flies. 37,650 left for Q9. The mouse that came with the original 1998 iMac was criticized for being what? Wireless, large, or round? Going back to the 90s. 20 years ago. Oh, 98 was a good year. Apple USB mouse. The Apple USB mouse was nicknamed the hockey puck, and people wanted to whack it with a stick. It was perfectly round in shape, and it tended to rotate as you used it. Not exactly ergonomically designed. Round is your answer, and 22,442 of you are going round and round tonight. You're getting the cheese. The rest of you getting caught in a mouse trap. At Q9. Q10, which of the following is not the name of a RuPaul song? Jealous of My Boogie, Snapshot, or Work? RuPaul, Shantae. Snapshot was released in 1996 and snuck into the Billboard Hot 100, in fact. Jealous of My Boogie is obviously a RuPaul joint. We're all jealous of her boogie. But Work is not a RuPaul work. Sounds like it could be, but it's not. And a ball buster here, 7,249. Getting all right. We did lose over 14,000. For the 14,000 plus of you, sashay away. But for the 7,249, Shantae, you stay. Q11, the penultimate question. Which of these universities is named after a former owner of the Staten Island Ferry? Carnegie Mellon, Stetson, or Vanderbilt? Carnegie Mellon, Stetson, or Vandy? Before branching into railroads, Cornelius Vanderbilt amassed a fortune by monopolizing ferry routes in the New York Harbor. Vanderbilt is your answer. 2,995 of you. Ferrying on to Q12. Shout out to the Commodores. The Vanderbilt sports teams are called the Commodores in his honor. Pedro Alvarez, David Price, Mike Minor, Dansby Swanson, Sonny Gray. Some great baseball players coming out of Vandy. This is it, folks. The final question, Q12. It all boils down to this. 2,995 players. $2,500. Who's going to make that money move on this topical Q12? What did the first ever State of the Union hero in the balcony do to earn his invitation? Build a hospital, serve as a POW, or rescue a drowning woman? Hero in the balcony. Do you know what this is? This is a tradition that was begun by Ronald Reagan in 1982 at the State of the Union address, recognizing acts of kindness, courage, and heroism. The president invites people who he admires, his heroes, to the State of the Union, puts them on the balcony. Who are the heroes tonight for Trump's speech? Is Ron Jeremy up there? Maybe he's just got a Scarface poster sitting there. The first hero of the balcony was a man named Lenny Skutnik. And here's another fun fact. The heroes have been nicknamed Skutniks ever since. What did Lenny Skutnik do to earn such an honor? He dove into the icy cold waters of the Potomac River to rescue a female victim of Air Florida Flight 90's plane crash, saving her life. Rescuing the drowning woman, we got 1,278 winners, baby! All rise for the 1,278 HQDs feeling great. You are kings of the HQ Castle tonight. Splitting $2,500. That means you're getting just under $2. Hey, it's something. Don't spend it all at once. Don't let it get to your head. Daniel's winning money. Damn, Daniel. Turd Sniffer's winning $1.96. Okay. Could maybe clean that one up for the youngins. Jostu won. He's or she has won. Anna, I like that name. Simple to the point. PSU Rose. EEE. A whole lot more. You can't read them all. Congrats to all of you. Come back tomorrow if you want to play again. We do this every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. every night of the week. So you can do this twice a day during your weekdays. I'm Scott Rogowski, your host. I had a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed yourself. That's all she wrote for tonight. Until tomorrow, I'm signing off, reminding you of the words of one of our good presidents. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Bye.